for you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of PCN Marquee Matchup. I'm your host tonight, Saul Goodman Jr., and I'm joined by The Answer tonight. How are you doing, The Answer?
I'm doing all right, man. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Did your games go all right tonight?
As good as they can for a team that's on the rebuild right now. Held Liverpool really well. Just one little mess up, 1-0 loss, and then went up on Lazio, and they just, kept it together, kept the pressure constant, and ended up losing that one 2-1.
Well, that's unfortunate, but tonight we're actually going to feature two other teams in the rebuild as well. They're actually in the relegation battle down there with America. Young Boys is facing off on NYCFC tonight. Two bottom-dwelling teams in Super League trying to claw their way out, and NYCFC is actually a brand new team. So what are you expecting? Have you seen these squads play? Have you played against them before?
I played against Young Boys, a couple friendlies when I was with Wolverhampton, and then when a couple since I've been up with America. They've got the experience. Fonzie's been there for a while. He'll hold it down in net. But I guess they're just right now struggling offensively. I mean, they've got, 12 goals scored, 25 against. I mean, it's going to be tough, but I mean, I know Issa's a quality player and Winnie's a quality striker, but we just got to see if they've been able to come up with enough chemistry.
It'd be interesting because both attacks are struggling pretty mightily. Young Boys have 12 goals. New York City has 7 goals. New York City, though, has given up a whopping 45 goals. Now, granted, that's a different team, so those stats don't necessarily apply to this team. But they're going to really have to turn it around and get some chemistry going quickly because they're kind of putting this all together on the fly. With that being said, let's take a look at the lineups very quickly, and then let's get some predictions in the chat. Young Boys tonight will be running the false 9. They have Epic Fonzie, as The Answer mentioned, in net. Nucci Gucci is right back. Their center backs are It's Nations and El Guapo. Left back is the Bloodhound. CDM is going to be the one, the only Ray Lewis, my boy. RCM is Renzo. LCM is El Scientifico. And right wing is It's Your Boy Mac. Center forward is Javon, and left wing is Dank Spank. Key players tonight, Dank Spank, Bloodhound, and It's Nations. And then on the NYCFC squad, they're playing the 4-3-3. Or wait, that's the 4-1-3-2. Sorry. They have Kukuriku in net. Good Lord, that name. Savage Bruins on the right back. Ricky Plays in center back, joined by BS Boof Doctor. You got a better pronunciation of that? I'm sure I'll get roasted.
Boof.
Who cares? Boof?
Yeah, boof. Boof.
Okay. Close enough. We got the Real on left back. CDM, we got Vaccine. Right mid is Fizzy, joined by left mid, the Adam, who has joined me last Marquee matchup. Center mid is It's a Willie, the manager over there, the new manager at NYCFC. And then the strikers up top are Bob McStuffin and Winnie the Kid. And I know both squads are sitting in the lobby ready to go, so hopefully we'll be able to get a good connection. Let's take a look at what we've got as far as predictions. What are you thinking? The answer?
I know these marquee matchups tend to end in a draw, but I'm gonna go 1-0 New York. I think Willie and Winnie will be able to pull something off.
See, I think it's going to be much more high scoring. I don't think these defenses are quite there. They are connecting now, so I'll go through these predictions real quick. I think mine is going to be 4-2 for Young Boys. So let's see, we got Young Saucer, 3-1 Young Boys. I Low Boy is 4-0 Young Boys. Somewhere Cool and 3-0 NYCFC. Automated Squid is going 10-0 Young Boys. It's outstanding. Easy Slays right behind him and going even bolder, 12-8 Young Boys. Young Boys in their gold kits, NYC in their teal kits. Let's see what else. Automated Squid actually meant 10-0 New York. Sleepy Boys going 4-0 NYC. With that, Young Boys are going to start with the ball here. Looks like they're going to play it down this right wing. Not too much doing there. Might bring it back here for a second. It'll be interesting to see the two lower teams match up. And like I said, NYCFC is a brand new squad, so it'd be interesting to see what chemistry they have already.
Yeah, so far, I mean, they're doing a pretty good job of keeping form, getting men behind the ball, cutting off passing lines. But
the Young Boys pressed a little bit there, but Ricky Play is able to block that. Now NYC is breaking here, and they've got some space here. Fizzy can get this ball back in. Wasn't quite able to doing there. Slows it down for his manager. It's a Willie, but now they've got a lot of space out wide here. They're probably put a ball in the middle here. He's dribbling in, trying to find someone here. Takes a shot, ill-advised. Epic Fonzie able to pick that up. NYC is able to win the ball pretty easily off of that play in by Epic Fonzie. Let's see what they're able to do here. They had attacked that right wing the first time. Let's see if they go back there. Looks like they are. They've got a lot of space out there. Leaving it open. Fizzy's trying to work some magic here. Not too many options in the box, though. Maybe they're going to come in late. Now they find Bob McStuffin. Finds Winnie, but he's blocked. It's Nation's able to clear it out, and Young Boys got to reset here. See if they try to get their own attack going on this right wing. Looks like he's going to have some space here. He's got an option in the middle. And the back post is open. Cole is sleeping. It's a goal!
They're hard to deal with the goal. So
what a ball. It was an RBX all the way across. Caught the keeper and the right back sleeping on that one. Well done.
That was a great ball, great vision.
1-0 already here for Young Boys. But NYC was the more threatening team earlier on. Let's see if they're able to get some sort of result from that threatening position they found themselves in.
They don't seem to have any issue getting into the box just once they get in there. Not able to connect on that last pass.
Exactly. They need to find that chemistry just at the end there. NYC now with a free kick. get a bird's eye view here. Let's see what they do with that. Looks like they might play it short, or he might be taking a shot here. He's kind of lined up for the shot.
I'm always hoping as a goalkeeper they're taking a shot.
Does not take a shot. Plays it short. Winnie's trying to head it back in. Goes full.
Unlucky there.
Well, depending on who you are, unlucky for NYC. Fortunate for Young Boys. Keeper's able to just safely pick that up, but that was threatening. NYC just slowing it down here, playing it back and forth. So they like that right wing. That's been their primary attack so far. See what they can do here with Winnie. Nothing doing, but they'll get a throw in.
Yeah, so far it's been unlike most PCN games. It's not a battle in the midfield. It's a battle, and that's where the ball's.
Yeah, I'd say the midfield's a little bit wide open, maybe a bit too wide open for both teams' liking, really. But it does make for some good action, the ball bouncing back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
A foul there, but on the ground, able to pass that off. Well done. Might have a chance here. Danksbank, opportunities in the middle, tries to find a striker.
Comes out front. Great positioning.
Yeah, read that very well. Looks like NYC is just trying to slow it down here for a second, get some possession. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and switch it over to that right wing. That seems to be their primary attack. Not much doing on this left wing, and you can kind of see yellow compared to teal, how high teal's playing compared to yellow. Doesn't seem like yellow's providing as much attack as that right wing is.
Yeah, Young Boys going to have to pressure a little bit more up top. I mean, they're able to sit there and possess it midfield.
It'd be interesting to see if they make any adjustments, because this left back is kind of getting torched out here. At least for the moment. He's just giving too much space to that winger, and he's taking all the space he can get.
I don't know what you can do much. I mean, if you switch the outside back, you're just going to have Winnie on the other side. It's just equally as lethal.
I think it's not necessarily a position switch more than a tactical switch. You know, have that left back not lay off so much, put some pressure on him, try and get the ball, prevent it from even getting into that situation. Just seems like he's giving too much space to that right wing. But Young Boys now have another attack, already up 1-0, trying to add to their lead. Plays in the middle, but Booth is able to clear that out. Very good positioning there, NYC. Young Boys still threatening, though, playing it out wide, looking to work it back in. Not too much open, going back outside. Poor pass there. Savage Bruins just returns the favor, though, and gives it right back to him. Ball bouncing around a little bit here. NYC now picking it up and slowing it down.
More decision to take it back.
Yeah, nothing doing up front, and they had some pressure on them. It was get some possession here and slow it down just a minute. Oh, but a poor pass there. Ray Lewis with a nice interception.
Yeah.
Gives it right back, though. Ball bouncing around a little bit here. Vaccine plays it out wide.
2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes to half, but NYC might have a chance here. Oh, and he gets shoved off the ball. It's Nations muscling him to it.
Way to make up that ground.
Yeah, this could be very threatening there. If NYC won that, he's going to have a one-on-one opportunity. We're going to go to halftime. 1-0 here.
Yeah, I mean, NYC's looked like the more threatening team. It's just Young Boys was able to take advantage of that one counter.
Yeah, I'd say the stats there are pretty telling. 3 shots, none on target. They're not as clinical as you need to be in that final third. But they are winning the possession. They're winning the pass accuracy. They've been more threatening, had more chances. But like you said, Young Boys have just capitalized on the chance they've had.
But, I mean, I played.
I can barely hear you.
Is that better?
There you go.
Yeah, sorry. I've played with Willie. I've played with Winnie. they're pretty clinical finishers, so we'll see. I doubt they'll finish with 0 on target.
I think they'll pull it together here. It could be nerves. We've seen that before, where the first half a team came out a little bit nervous. Second half they pull themselves together. Actually, you've seen it the last two marquee matchups, where the second half team was not quite the best team in the first half. So let's see if they can pull that one out.
I'm not remembering correctly, but was NYFC able to play last Sunday, or is this their second game day together?
I think this is supposed to be their second game day. I'm pretty sure they didn't play some of their games, if not all of the games that
they
last game day.
Play. So this is their first game day together. They've been playing together for about a week, though.
Yeah. NYC now with a chance here. It's Nations with a nice block, though. NYC's going to have a corner kick here. Let's see if they go top box. That seems to be the predominant strategy. They will, and It's Nations handles that. Goes right back down to NYC, though. Let's see if they're doing anything here. Not so much.
Yeah, it's dangerous to come up as a goalkeeper to try and punch those top of the box balls, because you leave yourself vulnerable if you get knocked down and go straight to another team's foot.
Yeah, Fonzie was well out there. Oh, Whitty, you missed that one.
Ooh.
Had this right wing. Looks like he might be struggling.
Having connection issues, or dead control or something.
Something occurred.
Time to have it.
Yeah. He had that right wing wide open. It would have been extremely difficult for Young Boys to cover back that. But now Young Boys has their own chance. Booth is able to deflect it out, but Young Boys are going to have a corner here.
I was about to say, 3 in the net. It's impressive.
Let's see, they're going top box as well. It's a little bit more open. False. Yeah, Kukuruku able to collect that. It's such an interesting name. An interesting guy, that Oscar.
Yeah, isn't he the one that always posts the random philosophies?
Yes, sir. Peace and respect, brother. It's a Willie. Now making some moves. Splits two Young Boys defenders. Oh, almost got there, but It's Nations with a nice deflection. NYC kind of controlling this a little bit more. They need to be more clinical. It's your boy Mac with a nice interception there, though. Looks like we had one maybe disconnection already on that right side.
Yeah, they're right back. Or maybe it was a CDM. I don't know.
One of the two, yeah. I want to say it was the right back, because I believe Ray Lewis is the CDM. NYC now with a chance here, winning with the ball in. It's Nations, nice defense. Calling his name quite a bit tonight. Seems to be locking down that Young Boys defense.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He's been a true anchor for him.
Just when you think NYC is going to break through, you see It's Nations come up with a nice tackle or a nice interception, be in the right place at the right time. It's your boy Mac now with the ball out wide. Not too much space, a lot of pressure. He's going to dribble right out of bounds. Young Boys get the ball right back, though. They're not able to retain it because their passing's a little bit sloppy right now. See if they're able to put something together. Nothing doing there. Savage Bruins sends that into the third deck.
One lucky fan took the ball home.
Sure did. It's always good to see souvenirs. Ray Lewis now trying to play a beat ball in. Booth is able to clear that out wide, though.
The Young Boys does a good job of getting it back in their box.
Sure does, and pushes it right back. NYC playing some stronger defense right now, but they need to get on the attack. 71 minutes in. Still down 1-0. Kukuru looks like he's coming way too far out. Oh, he's wide open in the middle. Winnie the Kid with the header off the top. Kukuru. Oh, that's not Kukuru. That's Fonzie. Epic Fonzie went way far out there.
I believe that might have been holding on the left bumper.
Yeah, that could have been some unfortunate animation. He needed to get back in there. And then Winnie the Kid able to win the header and squeaks one in off the crossbar.
Yeah, great top of the box header in for the goal.
Put a lot of power on it. Winnie the Kid now with the ball, plays the through ball to Bob. Oh, well done. Redeeming himself just a tad.
That's a great save by Fonzie.
Young boys now with the ball, threatening quite a bit. Danksbank tries to play a long ball. TJL, Adam gets that out of there.
Ooh, risky switch that worked out.
Sure did. Now they're playing a long through ball, but Ray Lewis is there to handle that.
Yeah, young boys gonna have to start watching for those runs. That's like 3 long balls that connected in the last 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, the young boy defense has a little too many holes for my liking. I think if NYC can find that run, they could really do some damage, just like they almost did again with that Winnie to the middle pass. It just Bob was not able to find it home. Young boys now threatening though with their own attack. Ray Lewis plays up top box. Cougar with a nice save. Young boys gets right back. Danksbank. Cougar answers the bell again.
Peace and love, man.
Let's see what Young boys sets up here. Going top box again. It's Nation's able to win it. That header not threatening, but it's a sloppy play. It's your boy Mac is there to clean it up.
You hate to see it. As a goalkeeper, that hurts my soul.
That really does. He was right there to pick it up. FIFA got some crazy animation. Mac is there to clean it up. Young boys go up 2-1.
Tell myself I'm not going to buy the next FIFA because of stuff like that. But here I am. They're getting my $90 every year.
You hate to see it, but we're all addicted at this point.
Like heroin. It's bad for you, but God is it good.
Let's see if NYC can put something together here, get a draw out of the remaining just about into stoppage time. Only 2 minutes stoppage time, so they're really going to have to push it here.
2 minutes of added time.
Definitely think young boys are in clearance zone right now. Not even going to try and play it out, just getting it out.
Yeah, and if they could even just get the ball and possess it just for a minute, it would be over. They're running down to 10 seconds. This might be the last play for them. Bloodhound wins a header, and Danksbank comes back to clean it up, and that's going to do it.
And that's it.
Not as high scoring as I was expecting.
Not really.
Yeah, they are able to take it home 2-1.
Yeah, but, props to, NYC coming out on their first game day and putting up a good attack on a larger scale than your average PCN game.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst game I've ever seen, but I think that the lack of midfield, kind of hurt both teams. You saw the ball flying back and forth a lot. And I think if these teams are going to improve and move up the ladder, I think they really need to focus on their midfield and trying to control it a little bit more.
Yeah, but in this game, defense and midfield need the most chemistry, and it's obviously showing that they're lacking in that department right now, and they've got the talent. I think if you give them another week or two, get some more games under their belts, I think they might be able to get their midfield up on a better level.
Yeah, I think that chemistry, it is really their first game. They were supposed to on Sunday, and they've been playing together for about a week, but they definitely, look at all the other teams, they've been playing for a month, 2 months, perhaps even more. So it's going to take a little bit to get that chemistry, the same level as some of the other squads out there in Super League.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's see. Are we able to get a interview from Young Boys, Will?
Working on it right now. I'm trying to get Fonzie in here, but I haven't heard anything back from him.
Okay. It'll be interesting to see how they did in their other games. It doesn't look like they're reporting them yet.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Looks like New York took a 3-1 loss to Benfica.
Young Boys drew with Leverkusen 1-1.
Yeah, they drew with Leverkusen 1-1, and in the League Cup they lost 1-0 to Juventus. So they're holding their own. I think they just need a little bit more in that midfield. And I think certainly more in the attack as well. Only 12 goals so far is, I think, third to the bottom. So, I mean, it's kind of fitting their position now in 16th and kind of accurate for what they've put together so far.
Yeah. It's looking like stats. You can't even look at New York and America right now because they're both brand new teams.
Cool. I'm going to bring in Fonzie and Spank in here, guys. I'm sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh, that's cool.
Bring in Fonzie and Spank, all right?
All right.
There you go.
Work through.
Fonzie, Spank, how are you guys doing after the win there?
Oh, that's cool.
Feeling pretty nice.
Yeah?
Not too bad. Yeah.
Was there anything that you guys saw at halftime maybe that you changed up to get that second goal, or did you kind of just stay the course?
To be honest, we just try to stay the course and see it out. We knew that we needed to press a little more up top, to be honest, but like other than that, like I thought we were playing pretty good. We needed to work on it a little bit more.
I gotta give credit to my team. Actually, this is epic here. If it wasn't for my mistake in the second half, we probably would have had a clean sheet here.
Yeah, we saw that. It looked like kind of a FIFA animation that you might have been holding LB, and you're like, all right, I'm going to go for a walkabout. A little bit unfortunate there.
You know, I was bored a little bit in the back, so I had to take a walk around the goal. You know, I just a little bored in the back. Nothing happened.
You got to stretch your legs a little bit. We understand.
Exactly.
So, gentlemen, going forward, what do you think Young Boys needs to do or maybe add to the squad to kind of move up the table? You think you're sitting in 16th right now. What would you say you need to improve going forward?
Just more of the same. I think we need to get together a little bit more often than we do right now. We need to build our chemistry. The player on the team right now are all great. We've been playing together for a while. Our schedule outside of PCN is keeping us from getting more together and building this chemistry in the forward line. Our back line are they're all beasts and monsters, and they're carrying the team. So we're hoping in the next couple of game days we're probably going to show some more improvement and some better results.
Okay. Do you have any questions for the gentleman answer?
Yeah, no, mostly you pretty much hit on it. I was kind of interested to see what they went in and asked their game plan for halftime because, you know, Fizzy had been harping down that, I guess, the left side of y'all's defense, and I didn't see him do it at all in the second half. So just wondering if y'all had game plans, you know, kind of direct the ball more towards the center of the field.
Was that something that you saw? Like, we noticed it in the commentary that they were attacking your left side pretty much exclusively in that first half, and it kind of, like the answer was saying, slowed down a bit.
Yeah, me personally, I started because I was playing left wing, so I started driving back a little bit more to help him out, and I think that I'm not sure who was playing LCM, but I'm pretty sure he started helping out a little bit more too and started dropping back, so that helped secure back a little bit at least, because I think we were all a little juiced up from the previous match, so we were all a little hyped up moving forward, so we just kind of try to tell everybody to stay back a little bit in the second half, I guess.
Frankly, I was surprised that they did not take advantage of our right back lagging out during the first 5 minutes of the first half. It was interesting that they kept concentration on Fizzy's side while the right back was not there on our side. So that was a very interesting thing that they haven't capitalized on.
Yeah, we noticed that as well. We saw the lag out, and we also noticed that their left mid was just not moving up nearly as much as the right side, and they pretty much exclusively went on that side. So it is good that you all noticed that too and played some heads up and made a little bit of an adjustment and shut that down, it seemed like, in the second half. So kudos to you guys.
Well, we have to give the New York City they've been in turmoil for the entire couple of weeks of the first season, so they did a great job in the game tonight. And I think they're going to get better from there. They have big names over there, big players. So we're looking forward to playing them in the friendlies the next couple of days.
Yeah, I think similar to what y'all said, what you need to improve I think the same that what NYC needs to improve is just chemistry. They're just coming together. So it's going to be a little bit of project, but they held their own.
Definitely.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you all joining us tonight. I appreciate you stopping by, and well done to earn that W.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys take care.
Yep. Have a good night.
Any last words to the answer?
It was just another low-scoring marquee matchup, but it was fun to watch. So
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely looking forward to see how these teams shape up in the next coming weeks. See if they're able to move up the table or at least just escape relegation.
Well, I don't know if you know.
In NY's case.
Sure. I don't know if you know, but Young Boys have a history of being able to escape relegation. They're pretty much the kings of it at this point. Usually the last game day. So we'll keep an eye on that. Just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank The Answer for joining me tonight. Will for broadcasting. Everybody take care, and we'll see you again Sunday.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, bub.